Hey guys, it's me, 80 Server to the guys. I want to talk to you guys about Jamaica 1, USA 1. It's a disappointing result. And it's almost like the perfect thing for us to get back to reality. It's almost like the perfect right thing for us to do so and beat Mexico and then draw to Jamaica. It's just the perfect thing for us to do so. And to be honest with you guys, I think this is a deserved result. I think we honestly deserved I think a draw is a fair result. You could even make an argument that Jamaica probably should have won the game right towards the end, as we'll get to in a bit. And I just think that for us, this is a good reality check. This is a good reality check that this team isn't as perfect as we think, and this team still needs a lot of work. And I still believe, guys, that this team is still good. I think the foundations are there, but we just have to have more of a. I think we just need more options because I think for me, what Greg did in particular for this game, you can't really blame him. I'm not going to really blame Greg for this result. I think it would be very harsh and very stupid for us to blame Greg for the reason we draw this game. Now, could you blame Greg for not bringing enough quality backup players? Yes. Now, that I can agree with. I'll agree with that. Greg should have brought a better squad with Conrad De La Fuente, Luca De La Torre, Matthew Hoppy, maybe not Hoppy per se, but, Conrad De La Fuente, Luca De La Torre, John Brooks, etc. You can blame him for that. But as far as the in-game management is concerned, as for today, I don't think you can blame him for that. And unfortunately, in reality, when it comes to football, there are games like you're going to have a hot start. I think you'll be soon pegged back for a reality check. And I just think that is part of the game, guys. And unfortunately, these results do tend to occur. And I think for me, guys, I'm not that disappointed that we drew the game. Still 4 points, still top of the table. Now, keep in mind, guys, like Canada and Mexico will play today, and one of the teams will drop points, maybe even both. And that, depending on the result there, we can lose our top spot. And so if Mexico wins, they can reclaim the top spot, and if Canada wins, it would claim the top spot ahead of Mexico and the U.S. So ideally, I would like for a draw to keep everything fair, but Canada, man, you would probably fancy them more because of the Edmonton and the conditions and all that. But obviously, I'm not gonna speak too much about that in this video. So anyways, let's get back to the actual match. So let's start with the lineup that Greg Berhalter's put out here. And I think for me, guys, Berhalter put out a pretty strong 11. I think the 11 was the best possible 11. Maybe you could have put Scally for DeAndre Yedlin. But other than that, I think this 11 was pretty much spot on from Greg. Obviously, we knew that there would be two enforced changes with Miles Robinson having to go off because obviously he's suspended for this match. Chris Sergio is having to come on. And then obviously we know Gianluca Busio came in for Weston McKennie, who was suspended for yellow card accumulation. So, and thankfully for us, no one picked up a yellow card in this game. So we're good to go, guys. We're good to go. You know? So I just think that for me, guys, the lineup was pretty much spot on. And I think the U.S. had a really good start from the beginning of the game. Watson got a yellow card. Weah had a ball there on the right side. Weah goal, and it was a great goal from Weah. Ricardo Pepe there. Weah wriggling past the challenges of the Jamaican player. I think it was the number 10 guy for Jamaica. Bobby Reed, I believe it was. He wiggled past and he scored a beautiful goal. And 11th minute of the game, and we had a great start indeed. And when you score these kind of early goals, you're meant to build upon it, right? Well, then we had two big opportunities saved by Andre Blake. We had two big chances created by on the right side. Weah brings it into the right side. I think Pepe gets a shot saved by Blake. And then you got Aronson who got a shot saved by Blake. And at that point, I'm like, oh, man, we need to really build upon this, right? And then out of nowhere, guys, Michael Antonio equalizes. I talked about it in my preview, and he equalized with a banger goal outside the box. What a beautiful goal that was! I cannot complain about it. It was a spectacular goal, and it's a goal out of nothing. And there are some players that just when you give them a little bit of space, they could do something unleash. And I think that was a great goal from Michael Antonio. Great individual brilliance. And then Stefan was out of the box. He had a big nervy moment there, and Jamaica could have honestly capitalized upon that. And Richards committed a handball inside the box, which could have been a penalty, but thankfully VAR wasn't there, and obviously no pen was given. And the Adams went down there, and Busio, and I think that was at halftime there. And at halftime, I was like, okay, 1-1, a little frustrated, but I think we could get back in the second half and score that winning goal, right? And then Busio had a shot outside the box. And then this is where things got really problematic. Basically, for most of the second half, I'm going to say Jamaica played better than the USA. Jamaica outplayed a lot better than the USA, and I think Jamaica started to outplay us. So Yedlin made the mistake, and the Robinson actually almost gives an assist away to one of the Jamaican players. I completely forgot who missed it, but one of the Jamaican players missed an absolute sitter. I mean, what I mean by a sitter, it was a golden opportunity, and I'm like thinking to myself, yes, yes, he missed. I think it was I think it might have been Bobby Reed. I think, right? It might have been, or Williams. I don't remember. Well, I think it might have been Bobby Reed actually. And at that point, I'm like, wow, we somehow survived. And then Pulisic came on for Weah. I think this was the right substitution. Weah, for me, wasn't really clicking a lot in the second half, so I think he had to go off. Acosta came on for Musa, which I think was an interesting decision. I think it ultimately, I'm not sure if it was correct. And then when Pulisic came on, guys, he was very dangerous. He won us a lot of fouls in dangerous position, a lot of set pieces. And then Jamaica had a great opportunity to make it 2-1, and they missed it. And then Areola came on for Aronson. Ferreira came on for Ricardo Pepi. And then Jamaica actually scored a goal in the 87th minute. However, the goal was disallowed, and we ended up taking home a point. So that's pretty much the match. All the highlights of the match, I try to write down every single moment of the game. Now, there are any other moments, let me know, and big moments that needs to be discussed. I honestly think, guys, a draw is a fair result. I think we were maybe fortunate to have sneaked away with a draw here, considering how dominant Jamaica were in the second half and how we didn't really create many opportunities in the first half. And it is true. I think we were a little fortunate. But at the end of the day, guys, you need a bit of luck. And I think that we got lucky, and I think they got lucky as well. Because that goal they scored was literally their first shot. I think that was literally the first shot they had. And so I think all in all, this was a fair match. I think a 1-1 is a fair result. And I just think that for me, guys, we have to build upon this. We have upcoming games in the month of January. Obviously, we do have a game in December 18th. That is against Barcelona Herzegovina. I think that's a friendly, so I'm not going to even consider that really. Then we have El Salvador at home. We need to win that match. They have Canada on the road. That could be a really tricky match. Then we have Honduras at home. That could be a very pivotal match. Mexico on the road could be really tough. And then we have Panama at home, and then Costa Rica on the road. So I'm looking at these next couple of games. We have to beat El Salvador at home. We got to beat Honduras at home. Okay? These are two games for sure we have to win. Canada on the road, I don't know about that one. That one I have no idea about. That one I'm not sure. Mexico on the road, I'm not so sure about that one. Okay? Then we got Panama at home. That's another big one. And then we got Costa Rica on the road. I think Costa Rica on the road is pretty winnable. I think we can beat Costa Rica. And then Panama, I'm not really sure. So the only three games I'm a bit concerned with are Canada, Mexico, and Panama. Okay, basically the nations are in the top four of the octagonal. These are the games that I think we could potentially drop points in. So hopefully we could clinch our spot in the month of January. I think, as I said, remember, guys, our goal is to get 20 points, and right now we're on 15 points. So, as I said, if we could get a victory over El Salvador, victory over Honduras, we should be in good position to qualify with 31 points. Actually, not 31, sorry, what I'm saying. We'd be on 21 points, so that would be more than enough, and I think we'll be good to go. So, I think we'll qualify in the month of January, guys. So, remember, guys, we have to beat El Salvador and Honduras, though. These are two games that should be pretty winnable for us. So that's it for today, guys. Just want to give you guys my quick thoughts on the whole match. Like I said, a very disappointing match for the U.S. But as I said, it's not a complete disastrous result. So let's not act as if the World Cup qualifiers are over. We're in jeopardy of not qualifying. No. We're still in good position. Remember, guys. And by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, Ricardo Pepi did get that assist for the away goal. So that's pretty much it. So hope you guys did enjoy the video, guys. Make sure you guys comment and subscribe. Check out my platforms. The other platforms listed in the description below for my other links. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.